So Martha, it's been a long time. I think we met in 2002. Really? That long ago?
2002, wow. Yeah. I had a pimple on my left breast, and it kept coming back. My husband told me, go to the doctor. And I was embarrassed to go to the doctor because of a pimple. He finally made me after so many times. And I went, 2 nurses went in there and they go, we can't diagnose you, but I think I know what you have. So they send me to the emergency room. And then that's when they diagnosed me with breast cancer, 4th stage. First I went to you.
There was something special about your cancer. What you had is HER2-positive breast cancer. And that's a special kind of breast cancer where there's one gene called HER2 that drives the cancer to be cancer. And fortunately, there's also an antibody that targets that very thing. And so we use that antibody plus regular chemotherapy.
Yeah, I remember I was in 8 weeks of harsh chemo. That's when my hair fell out. And then after that, I did radiation for 4 weeks, and it was under control. And they took that where the
How much breast is
was.
left?
Yeah.
The whole breast is left? Or half of the breast? Or
Half of the breast
Okay,
is
so
left.
you had what's called a partial mastectomy or a lumpectomy in the vernacular. We had to also give you a stimulator of your blood cells, so your blood cells would come back, and we had to do that the day after your chemotherapy. By this time, it didn't take too long before it was obvious that the cancer in your liver and your bones, but not in your brain, was growing away, so we had to treat that.
Yeah.
The first thing we did was to treat aggressively with chemotherapy and Herceptin.
Oh yeah, that's when I lost my hair the second time.
And what happened to all the cancer in your liver and your bones?
Gone.
You never had cancer in your brain at that time, but you probably did. It just wasn't growing. What happened later?
Yeah.
When was your brain not right?
What was it? Oh, like seizures.
You had a seizure.
Yeah, that's how we found out that I had brain cancer. First we did gamma knife. 6 months later it came back. So that's when I got the surgery, the brain surgery. And then 8 months later it came back, and then in a different side. So I got gamma knife again.
Twice gamma knife, and you also had the whole head radiated.
Yeah.
And then it came back again. Then we gave you the drug Avastin, which we already knew worked on breast cancer, but was not approved to be used anymore because the studies didn't show a benefit in overall survival. However, Avastin had been approved for brain tumors. So I asked them, I said, well, she's got a brain tumor, we need to give her Avastin. And that worked.
When I got the MRI, they seen like a, what was it, like a shadow? Is that what they
You had a bit of a flare reaction
Yeah.
to the Avastin.
And so I'm off of it right now until I get the next MRI to see if that's what caused it or if it's a new tumor.
You're young then, you're young now, but you're 16 years older, at least, than you were when you were diagnosed.
Dang, it hasn't been that long.
And you probably thought when you got diagnosed, gee, everyone thinks this, I'm gonna die. It's the
depressing,
anxiety and
yeah.
fear of dying that every cancer patient has.
Yeah.
They just don't talk about it very much.
Yeah. If I would have had a negative doctor, I would have been like, man, my doctor don't even have hope. So, but you helped me, like, to have hope and to keep fighting. I've never given up hope, and I never will.
You gotta be a fighter.
Yeah.
And you are.